Hey guys, Carla from Carla's Readings coming to you with the interactive card reveal. Hope you're all well and have had a really beautiful weekend. So, if you chose the top two cards, there you go. We've got Strengthening Bonds and Trust, that was A, which is up the top. So, this is coming together in sacred union, and this is coming into trusting yourself on deeper levels. I feel like you guys have been like a little bit, rocky probably for the past maybe week or so, maybe longer, but trying to use your discernment and learn who you can trust and who you can't trust, and all of this. It's like you're coming into wholeness within self. You're starting to understand and realize that the importance isn't what other people think or what other people care about. It's really what comes from inside, and it's coming from trusting within yourself. And you're coming into like much more stable foundations in terms of this, understanding self-recognition, contributing to life and to the relationships within your life on a much higher level. So it could be that you've gotten rid of friendships or relationships that have been toxic. You've released and you've let go, and you're ready to move on, or you're getting ready to move on. You're moving forward. Can you see how she's walking towards the light, and she's acknowledging herself? She's really coming into her truth and coming into a much higher level of understanding. This is being really comfortable and confident within who you are in order to move forward. So there's something you need to do in order to, it's almost like letting go of other people's opinions of yourself, or your opinions of yourself. It's letting go of toxic relationships, connections, thoughts, feelings, emotions, all that sort of stuff. You're walking away. You've had enough. You're walking away. And this is also a deeper level of commitment, and it's commitment to self, but it could be within relationships as well. And you're thinking to yourself, I really deserve this. I've been really working really, really hard on this, and I am ready to move forward, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for me. Okay? So being strong within yourself, standing in your power, and working out what it is that you want for yourself rather than what other people perhaps want for you. It's like conforming to old ways or old behaviours or something like that. It's really, really letting go and cutting ties. And what better timing than prior to Christmas, when you're going to go into maybe a family event where you might feel pressure with people around you, or you're needing that support, you're needing that love to come through, and that starts with you. So the stronger you are within your power, the stronger you are in your physical environment within your external relationships. So it's about building your inner strength and having that confidence and an internal power within yourself to move forward. So again, not letting people sway you. So if it's like a toxic mother-in-law or something like that, this is what comes to me. So could be a particular message for someone. This is about standing your ground and not letting this person affecting you, making sure that you're protected and guarded as well. So for those of you who are being, know how to protect yourselves, get your protection on, make sure you are protected before you go into any circumstances where you might feel uncomfortable, or might be a little bit toxic or something like that, okay? Sending lots of love. This is a really exciting time for you, new beginnings, and a new way of thinking, new way of feeling. Really, really exciting cards for you here. And so this card says you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice, and you have faith in your intuition. So that's what's coming through, and these are activation cards, so you can call this energy in for yourself. It's time to trust yourself. It's time to love yourself and desire yourself for who you really are, okay? So, on that note, that's the end of that one. So we've got B here, which is 2. So it was the second one across on the left. We've got forgiveness. And you are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts and dreams coming true. That's beautiful. So as you learn to forgive yourself and others, you will begin to acknowledge and really see your full potential of life. Things are going to move forward for you in a really big way, but it comes from letting go of the past. It's a similar message, I suppose. These will all connect to everyone in their own way anyway. So this is about achieving dreams. This is like you might have been feeling a bit knocked down or a little bit battered, or like, shit, I've been working so, sorry for the swearing, but I've been working so hard and things have been falling apart and I didn't know if this was the right path for me. This could be within a relationship, within a career, whatever fits for you. But there's been some struggle here, some real struggle, but you're coming through, you're coming out onto the other end. And this is having everything you want. This is realizing and acknowledging your true desires and allowing them to come true. So being open and receptive to receive. So there's an affirmation: I am open and receptive to receive this wonderful opportunity that is coming my way. So through forgiveness, so forgiving self, we all make mistakes, we all F up, things happen. It's life, it's being human. So it's time to let go of those past. I feel like you are currently really, really letting go and allowing yourself to move on from these toxic situations. So again, it's quite similar to the top card. So this is coming out on the other end, dreams coming true. It clearly says it here, so you can't even make that stuff up for any of you that need the confirmation. It's right there. Being true to self, being confident within yourself, and knowing that everything you have worked for is coming through. This is an intergalactic opportunity. So they're saying that, if we work from the astrology point of view, and we've been going through all these retrogrades with the planets and all these pathways and all these, being forced to go within to find our answers, and there has been turbulence in certain situations, things breaking down, us breaking down, emotional stress, all this kind of thing in the outer environment. But once you've got this inner strength that's been built here, and you bring it through here, look, again, it's busting through, it's pulling through, it is shining the light, it's coming into acknowledgement, it's growth, it's expansion. Finding light through this forgiveness, through trusting yourself, through being strong within yourself, through being independent and loving and kind and knowing your worth. You come into this acceptance and this automatically forgive yourself and come into this truth and stand in your power, and you have the potential to manifest everything you want. You've had to wait for a little bit because of certain outside situations that have been happening, as we said before, but now's your time to shine, and it's coming through. I feel like within the next few weeks or the next few months, you're going to have everything you desire within your fingertips. This thing that you've been working so hard on, you've been working hard on coming into oneness within yourself, wholeness within yourself, and it's coming through. It's now a time to shine. It's starting to glisten through, and you're starting to realize the full power and potential that you have within yourself to create this life that you would like. Things are really going to start working out for you, and I feel like there's going to be a complete turnaround, a complete transition in the way that you feel, the way that you think, the way that you see things, and you're going to look back and you'll be like, gee, I was there a few months back, now I'm here. That is crazy. You might even be doing that now. So I say that this is a few months forward, but it could be that you're looking a few months back and you're saying, this is where I was and this is where I am here, right? So you've been going through this process of forgiveness, and you are now on the other end. You're now starting to see these opportunities that are coming through for you, and you're starting to appreciate everything you've been going through. And that's, again, where the forgiveness comes through. This is coming into acknowledgement within self. So a desirable outcome. Stay strong. Strong with who you are. Strong in who you are. Okay. Sorry. So we've got This is card C or 3, whatever you chose from down the bottom. Okay. And we've got lead the way, priorities. Okay. All right, so this is taking charge. All right, so there's been this transition process that you've been going through. For those of you that did pick all the cards, and I'm going to read this as a whole and individually as well, but again, strengthening bonds, learning to trust yourself, coming into your full power, understanding, acknowledging who you are, coming into love, unconditional love, strengthening relationships, using your discernment on what's been happening, what's been going on, who you want in your life, who you don't want in your life, coming into pulling through, forgiving yourself, letting go of the past, allowing the dreams to come through, allowing yourself to shine and be true and be who you really wish to be, the real you. And then here we go, taking the lead, stepping up, priorities, choosing what you want to come first, choosing who you want to come first within your relationships, within yourself, and relationship to self is the most important. So this is priorities, so you understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all these situations. So it's, again, you had to go through these traumas and all these heartaches, and you had to let go of these things that weren't serving you anymore. You had to forgive yourself, you had to let go, come into your truth, understand. You had to go through this entire process of releasing just to come into this acknowledgement and understand this truth that you're in. 4 is firm foundations, stability. Knowing who you are, letting go of the past, understanding your shadow side, understanding your light side, the polarities that we've been working on, the masculine, the feminine, understanding everything within you in order to appreciate what you've got, right? In order to appreciate yourself and your strength and how far you've come. This is a real observation period. So it's time to reflect back. It's time to look within yourself and really accept the transition that you've been through and give thanks to yourself, give gratitude to yourself and say, this has been a really amazing time for me, and I have so much gratitude for all the things that I've achieved, and looking at the positive side, and looking at the darker times and saying, well, this is the positive in this situation, this is how I've come, this is how far I've come. Okay, prioritizing. Things are getting a little bit busy at the moment. Life is getting a bit busy at the moment, but really still learning to use that discernment and seeing what comes first, who comes first, putting yourself first and putting those that you love first as well. All in divine, unconditional ways, and to learn to appreciate what you really have in life and those that are around you that you do love, because you have gotten rid of so much that you don't. It is important to now step up, take the lead, and take care of those that you do love and those things that you do want in your life, and get organised, get things going. Start to think about what you'd like to bring in for the new year, and really taking charge of your life, of your circumstances. We went through such a big thing with finances, with career, with relationships. Everything's been covered, really. And so it's left you with this deep, deep understanding of where you want to go. And it's like, okay, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to take that next step and come into my own and run my own life, run my own show. That's where we're at. So this is a really beautiful reading. And I really hope you have enjoyed this. And if you'd like a private reading, info@carlasreadings.com.au, or you can private message me on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you see this. Take care, and I'll hopefully get another reading in for Christmas. See how we go. So, sending lots of love. Bye.